Little life update. I am definitely in the crucible or in the trenches right now. My name is Mr. Santarpia. I'm an art teacher and an artist. And I had a knee operation last Friday, a week ago, from fracturing my shin or my tibia 2 Fridays ago. And I want nothing more than to be at work, making progress with my students and staying on top of all of my routines that have put me in such an abundant state and have helped my mindset stay in this such abundant state in the last couple of months. And this week, really for the last 2 weeks, I can't walk. I have to crutch or use a wheelchair. I can't put my own socks on. It's a struggle to get my own pants on. Let me paint the picture for you. Picture this. You had your 2 levels of your spine fused when you were 18, and you spent over 10 years in fear and didn't attack the problem, but danced around the problem, used fear as protection from the pain that you experienced. And then you break through that for a couple of reasons. You break through that, you are able to train, you put on pounds and pounds of muscle. Not that I'm so huge, but I was in the best shape and the most pain-free that I've ever been because of the way that I faced the problem. And I undid so many glass ceilings or fake ceilings and fake limitations. And at the peak of that physical and spiritual freedom, you break your leg on unlucky fall skiing. Not even doing something reckless or making a bad choice or something like that. But I went skiing as another act of facing my physical fears. I'm not gonna let my body stop me and my fear stop me from going skiing. I haven't been skiing since I was like 13 years old. I wanna ski again. I wanna live my life. I had planned to start running again this year, and I still have planned to run this year. I haven't run in 15 years probably. That's 13 years. This is like an ultimate test because I was walking at least 40 minutes every morning doing a prayer and a meditation and these mantras to myself before work. I would do my PT and stretch for my back. I would sit and make art for like a half hour to an hour every day. I would fuel up, eat an amazing breakfast, go to work, crush a lift after work, and come home and spend time with my wife or my family and read and tap into my other passions and decompress, right? No vices, complete detachment from the outcome, but I was working, I was making content. I still am, but I was doing content also. Just on such a high frequency, right? So free, so locked in, so abundant, just all scarcity gone. And now God or the universe or life is like, oh, you needed the walk to stay in this abundant state? You needed it. Okay. You needed the weightlifting to free yourself from that internal stress and get your energy out. Oh, you needed it. Okay. You need to sit down and use your artwork. You need to go and teach your students to feel, right? You need all that, right? Now go sit on the couch with intense pain medication. All my prescriptions. Here's 8 screws in your leg. Here's 3 months non-weight bearing. Go crutch around for 3 months. I can't walk on this leg until mid-end of April, right? That's what the window is right now. And I'm open to that being shorter or longer, whatever. But I mean, what a test. Plus, it hurts a lot, right? It hurts. And the pain medicine makes you foggy. It encourages that I'll just stay on my phone. I gotta rest. And it puts this fog over you, right? It doesn't stress you out. It doesn't make you antsy. It makes you just fog, just a total fog. So this is truly a test to maintaining an abundant mindset and still allowing all of that negativity to pass me by when I'm having dreams about work, hopping around the classroom. I wake up and I'm thinking, oh, I can't do XYZ project. I had planned to do these projects. I know they're going to be so great. I can't wait to show my students this and have them like improve it from last year and make a video about it. I've been doing it so well for a bunch of years. I can't wait to put a video out about it. All scarcity, all negativity, right? All doubt. And that's an opportunity for me to say, hold on, no. Just because I can't go walk, just because I can't go lift right now, doesn't mean that my mindset can't remain the same. But this is absolutely a test, because I have to tell myself, without relying on the walk and being in nature and allowing the sun to hit my face and allowing my breath and my movement to synchronize and allowing myself to push and pull and feel that strain in my muscle from weightlifting, I still have to maintain that mindset without all of that. And I can, and I will. But I'm just being honest, it is extremely difficult. And this is just a more testament to what I'm capable of, what I've been through. Like I think a lot of my students don't really recognize, and why would they? And just people in general, why would they? Because no one knows what anyone's been through. But I know what I've overcome. I know what it's like to not be able to walk for weeks at a time at 18 when you've been recruited to play basketball at college, right? What do you do with that? So I can feel my attachment to the outcome. Oh, I need to recover so I can get back to this. I need to get back into the classroom so I can do XYZ. I need to be able to, how am I going to, and it's all negativity, self-doubt, scarcity, stress. When I know, I'm just letting that pass me by. I know, I already went to work one day with my leg broken. I know what it's like to teach. I can do it. I will do it. I am in abundance. I completely have the ability to teach any project I want to teach on one leg. Watch me do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to sit in a folding chair and use my little dumbbells and still work out until I can get back on this leg. I'm going to prove it to myself. It was a tough couple days having it sink in, just sitting at home doing nothing. You know, I'm reading, I'm doing XYZ, but this will end, right? This too shall pass. And like I've said from the beginning, this is just patience and pain management. I set my phone up to do a quick video. I think I'm at like, what is this, 8 minutes now, 10 minutes. But this is just another test to prove to myself that my mindset works. Oh, I feel myself attached to the outcome? Okay, goodbye. Just let it pass me by. I'll get back on my feet when I can. Now I can read. Now I can make videos from home. Now I can get that rest that I was always craving when I was grinding like crazy. Right? I know how hard I train. I know how hard I push myself. How disciplined I am filling my time. How exhausting it all is. Right? You don't know the limits that I push myself, and I cannot wait to get back to that. But right there is scarcity. I can still do all of that. And I'm getting out of my woe is me bag in the coming days. So when you're in the trenches, when you're in the crucible, that is the ultimate test. When you don't have all the things that you can rely on to maintain your mindset, to maintain your state, right? Your inner state. Because it all starts in the mind anyway. The body is an excellent tool. The body is the ultimate tool. But I'm going to figure it out, because I always have and I always will. All right, that's enough for now. See you in the next one.